Hey guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. Today we're going to be looking at a Hydroid Prime build. So let's get into it. So for the build, we got 3 builds. One for range and duration mainly, which is going to be the survival build. One for all damage, and just like a normal build. For the skill path build, we're going to be having corrosive projectile, power drift, blind rage, stretch, overextended, narrow-minded, primed flow, Umbra Intensify, Augur's Reach, Augur's Secrets, Molt Augmented, and Arcane Energize. We're going to be using the Burst and Prime and the Glaive. For the Glaive, we're going to be using Astro Tyrite, Venomous Scourge, Volcanic Edge, Voldic Strike, Condition Overload, Prime Forever Strike, and Prime Reach. For the Burst and Prime, same build as always. Glaive Chamber, Prime Bane of Corpse, Magnanium Force, Viral Sense, Bane of Grenier, Citritation, Cryo Rounds, Critical Delay, Stabilizer, Primary Merciless. This build does a decent amount of damage. And then if you use the Glaive Prime and explode it, it helps a little bit with the damage. Not Glaive Prime, just a Glaive. I still gotta work a little bit on this build, but over time it starts doing a little bit of damage. And if you want, you can cast Tempest Barrage again to get the more damage. As you can see, it brought them to very low health. Now, if you use the Burst and Prime just to kill him with, I've really got to stop doing that. Well, at least it knocked him off the edge. But if you use the Burst and Prime, activate this while in its incarnation form, or even when it's not in its incarnation form, it just annihilates them. Oh, since there's more enemies over here, I'll show you again. It just destroys everything. Nothing left. With this build, they all have the same abilities, but the Tentacle Swarm will have 38 seconds for duration, and radius will be 30.75 meters, while damage will be 410. For the duration on this, it's 19 seconds, while damage is 615, and explosive radius 10.25 meters. Tentacle Scourge, most I use in small spaces, range 12.3 meters and 615. Plunder, well, 20.5 damage to enemy, max armor 1537.5, damage status effect 20.5, max corrosive damage 410, armor enemy 82, duration 47.5 seconds. And then range is 51.25. It drains 112.5 energy. We'll save this build for last. The survival is corrosive projectile, power drift, prime continuity stretched, overextended, narrow-minded, augur's secret, umbra intensify, augur's message, augur's reach, arcane energize, and molt augmented. And this build ain't really for doing damage at all. It's just to keep the enemy suspended for as long as possible. So if you're in a tight situation, it could just straight up hold them still. And once you activate your burst and prime, incarnation form, just like that. It does a tiny bit of damage at a time, but it's also good for taking their armor away. There's not really much I could show you on this build because it would take a while, just because of how much rotation has. So the drain will be 50 on the tentacle swarm. Radius is 30.75 meters. Numbers of tentacles is 20. Damage 230. Duration 51.8 seconds. Range 51.25. Duration 64.75 seconds. Armor to enemy is 46. Max armor 862.5. Damage to enemy 11.5. Damage to status effect 11.5. Max corrosive damage is 230%. The Tailstorm Tidal Surge will be range 12.3 meters. Damage 345. Tempest Barrage is 25.9 for the duration. Radius is 10 meters. Damage 345. Explosive radius 10.25 meters. And then this build, I couldn't have enough space for this, but it's arcane energized, molt augmented, power drift, corrosive projectile, blind rage, augur's secret, overextended, narrow-minded, primed flow, umbra intensify, draining fortin, and power drift. For the tentacle swarm, drain is 75, radius is 19.5, number of tentacles 20, damage 510, duration is 33 seconds. The plunder, range 32.5, drain is 112.5, duration 41.25 seconds, armored enemy 102, max armor 1912.5. Damage to enemies is 25.5%. Damage status effect is 25.5. Max corrosive damage is 510. Tidal Surge is range 7.8 meters. Drain is 75. Damage is 765. Tempest Barrage, drain 37.5. Radius 10 meters. Duration 16.5 seconds. Damage 765. Explosive radius is 6.5 meters. And this does a lot of damage. Activate the plunder. It gets into the thousands. Your glaive, it does up to 13,000. Yeah, it does that much damage. The title surge, if you take away the armor first, it should do a decent amount of damage, but it's hard to do it when it's in like a small space. Well, when you can easily fall off the edge, that is. And then just activate your incarnation. And to show you this build a little bit better, I'm gonna hop into a mission right now. But first, for the appearance, black from the symbol palette for the temporary and primary. Secondary is red from the Tenno, as well as a massive and energy is the red from the Tenno. And then accents is this gold from the Tenno. For the attachments, we use Saturn 6 chestplate, Hydroid Prime armor, then the Saturn 6 knee plates, and then the Kanskura Emra. Or you could just put this on, it looks pretty cool. Another one I was gonna go for is the Spinnery. Then for the Syndicate is the Winter Crest Syndicate. Overall, it looks pretty good. So we're gonna hop in this Steel Path mission. We're gonna do a Mesa Survival. We're gonna put it on solo. Might as well just do a Wisp Prime.
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way. You're near a fissure. Dropping reactant. Use it to crack open the relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
Uh-oh. I did not think about the energy.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
That's why I should have probably put energy archon shards on it.
Permit me to assist.
That would be my fault. I really should have put starter energy. So how much energy you spawn in with.
Delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Well, now I know for next time to put an archon shard on it. Some archon shards. What they say, you learn from your mistakes. That was one big mistake.
Get ready for a capsule.
That I do not intend on making again. But as you can see, for the most part, it holds out pretty good on its seal path.
Capsule.
Efficient and effective.
Yeah, I guess that's what I get for speaking too soon.
30-second warning.
Oh, I forgot about that part. Hmm.
There is no stopping for your grind.
Life support has been replenished.
No, guys, do not do what I did.
Life support activated. Life support incoming. That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside. Another life support capsule is now available.
Oh, well, you know, ain't I lucky?
Operative is making progress. This will help our cause. Extraction is available if you need it.
And well, look at all that damage over there.
Life
As
support
you
on the
conquer
way.
the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Alright, so guys, what we learned from that is we're gonna
Vile. Putrid.
well, remove this.
Operator, no! Have you lost your mind?
So what we know for this, you're gonna want, yeah, you're gonna want some, health on this. I can tell you that right now. Just add that little bit of health. And then, put a yellow Archon shard for maximum energy is filled on spawn. And put one more of those. You're gonna want to put another blue Archon shard for health again, and another one for health. Actually, no. These will all be for maximum energy filled on spawn, and this will be another health one. Alright guys, so we're gonna end it here. Make sure not to make the same mistake I did.